What was the longest night you ever had as a parent? When my daughter was 21, she was admitted into intensive care with type 1 diabetes complications. Her cholesterol and triglycerides were so high, her blood had turned a light pink color, and her heart rate was 280 something. She was gravely ill. When I arrived at the hospital, they explained that my wonderful, beloved daughter was in the dying process. She had no viable life chemistries. The nurse took me to her room, and very kindly told me I could stay as long as I liked. She explained that my daughter's body couldn't sustain such a high heart rate and that eventually, her heart would stop, and she would die a quiet death. She looked beautiful, sleeping peacefully, but with 13 bags hanging, and machines beeping. I did the only thing I could think to do. I sat down, took her hand and began to sing the lullabies she had loved as a child. Her favorite went, "Sail, baby, sail, out across life's sea, only don't forget to sail back again to me." I sang it over and over, a prayer, a mantra, an old lullaby. At some point, I noticed that her heart rate dropped a little, then a little bit more. The nurses checking on her were surprised and one said to me, "The strangest things happen in this unit. Just keep singing." And so I did. I sang for 2 days and nights. I sang songs about ash groves, and 3 little ducks, of white buffalo and 4-leaf clovers, of forlorn Swiss maids and of chiming cathedral bells. Lullabies had been a thing for us. She had loved her lullabies as a small child, and had wanted many of them each night. I had attended Girl Scout camp for 2 months every summer as a child, and knew hours of campfire songs that became my baby's lullabies. I remember recalling, as I sat, singing softly in the ICU, the many times I'd tiptoed toward the door to her room, sure that she was asleep, only to hear her tiny voice say, "Please sing Baby's Boats one more time." It was a cherished memory, and one of many I was blessed to recall during that 48 hours. Then I felt it. Her hand moved. Then it moved again. A few more hours of lullabies and she opened her eyes. The first thing she said was a whispered, "That sounds nice." Indeed, her whisper is what really sounded nice. The next thing she said, as she nodded toward the foot of the bed was, "Daddy's standing there, and he's been there the whole time." Her daddy, my husband, had died in Vietnam 21 years earlier when she was 9 weeks old. He had told me that if something happened to him, he would still always be there for us. A forever 20-year-old soldier, true to his word for his little girl, and for me. Yesterday, my daughter celebrated her 49th birthday. I called with birthday wishes, and spoke with both her and my grandson. They had spent the day having a ball downhill skiing. Life is very, very good.